Alright, so I'm here picking up the second project. I want to take a quick moment from that to appreciate the owner's sick GTR. It's pretty nice, but I am here picking up this little cherry of an Acura Integra. It's in pretty good condition for what it is. It's 1998. Picking up for 550 bucks, and it runs. So I'm probably gonna drive for a little while, honestly. But I mean, I'm very happy with this purchase. It was a snap purchase. The opportunity came up, and I just snapped on it. But yeah, we're going to stick an engine right back there in probably a couple months. But yeah, I'm really excited to start this next project. But yeah, man, I'm really boosted about this. Yeah, I am driving my brand new Jetta. Well, not really brand new at all. It's quite old and tired. I did manage to acquire a 12-valve VR6 Jetta. I picked it up in PA, and it is not home yet, but we did the majority of it. I'm only 10 miles away from my house. The check engine light's even off. It just did 100, it's about to do 120 miles with no real issues. My budget for picking this up was $800, and I found one for $800. Now, it's not perfect. It is definitely a $800 Jetta. If I do anything above like 61, it gets like a Jeep death wobble. Tires are completely bald. Something's wrong with the power steering rack, but I think this guy's gonna go right to the junkyard once I get what I get out of it. It is what it is. But car acquired, 2-hour-long trip done. Definitely test whether the engine will work or not. You're not getting some mysterious engine where you're not sure if it's actually gonna work or not. So yeah, I don't know if you can really see that wobble. It's probably not gonna show up, but it gets pretty bad. When I first accelerated, oh, there it is. When I first gave this thing like the beans, took up to like 70, I thought the wheel was about to fall off. Like, it was bad. Not gonna lie, a little bit on edge, waiting for someone to brake quickly in front of me, because the brakes don't work in this well that either. Alright, so it's yet another windy weekend. Literally every weekend it's like 40-mile-an-hour winds for like no apparent reason. I'm waiting one day for my house to just blow away like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. But never mind that. We got the car back. VR6, 12-valve. It's got some issues. It's not in the best of shape. Jesus. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, because all I needed was a working engine and to not have to tow a car home, and that's what I got. I just need it out. I'm trying to just strip it and get rid of it because I have too many cars. I have 5 cars now that I own. I got this Jetta, that M3, the Integra that's in the garage, obviously the Harlequin Civic, and my wagon. And we don't have any space for cars. And I'm kind of getting in trouble for having as many as I do. Bruh, how did this make it home? Look at that. Yeah, that would be my wobble. Yeah, that's perfectly smooth with belt showing. I don't know how that didn't fail. Like, good lord. I really don't know how this made it home. But yeah, we got the front end off. We got oil leaks. I'm hoping most of these stem from the valve cover, which is leaking pretty badly. While we're in it, we'll probably replace this infamous crack pipe. I actually found an aluminum one like a while ago that I haven't put on yet. My own car, because it's kind of a hassle. Whoever owned this before was not gentle with it, because broken. Here, I'm just gonna randomly land on one. Oh, that's intact. Yeah, broken. Yeah, like it's broken. Probably that's intact. About 30% of these clips are broken. So yeah, I guess Jack the Ripper owned this car before I did. or before the guy I bought it from did, because he only had it for a little bit. So I'm not gonna put this on him, but man, there are a lot of broken connectors everywhere. So I'm not sure what happened here. This broke, which is common in VRs. I think I've had at least one of my 3 do it. But they just kind of RTV'd it back on there and removed the runner. I don't know why they didn't put the bolts back, because the holes look fine. Or on the way to junkyard to get a replacement for this, which would explain why it didn't seem like it had either top or low end power. It just seemed like it was kind of down, because this guy was missing. It's because I'm missing out on like 20 horsepower easily by that not being there. How did this make it home? Seriously, this engine mount is blown and these bolts have become loose. It's actually shifted over, and there's actually a gap. It's like literally like actually coming out. So hopefully the threads aren't messed up. I'm not bad mouthing the person that sold this to me, because I know they were given it and they didn't do anything, but whoever worked on this previously, yeah, I just keep coming across stuff where I'm like, why? Like bolts just weren't put back in, and yeah, just dumb stuff. This horn was removed and wired to a single wire. Why? I don't know. You could have just left it. The more I look into this, the more I have questions. But hey, I need the entire, like every single wire besides like turn signals and stuff. In order to make this swap work, we're essentially just converting the entire car over to a Mark IV wiring system, just like I did on the Civic. That's how I got the Civic to work. It's kind of a nuisance because it's not really easy to do. Where we pull the dash out, get everything out, get the cluster out, shifter undone. I'm taking this sweet radio. We gotta use the Volkswagen clutch pedal, just like the Civic. And then the gas pedal with that sweet cover. Look at that cover, boy. It's easily an extra 5 horsepower. I am gonna have the ECU immobilized to feeded, and what I think I'm gonna try to do is run like the Volkswagen side of the wiring harness through the Acura ignition. I hope I won't run into some sort of like relay problem. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I gotta pull this harness out. We're about to jack it up and then get the motor out. So that's the next step. So, dog, once again, I would really love to have a conversation with the owner of this, the original owner of this vehicle before he gave it to the guy I bought it from. Can we talk about the fact that this flex pipe is literally tack welded on, like it's just a little weld, and then just straight leaking, like what's even the point of doing it? And I'm looking for an oxygen sensor, and I guess they did what I think is an oxygen sensor delete, which makes no sense at all if you went through the trouble of putting this pipe on. But I swear, if I remove this and there's just a cut wire, I just have the most questions. I swear, if this is cut. Bruh. But like, what happened to the oxygen sensor? Like, why didn't you just put it in? So now I'm thinking the check engine light, obviously his bulb is burned out. Like you just had to put it there. Like, anywhere. Like, this is, oh my God, I can't even. I just have the most questions. It's like someone who knows absolutely nothing about cars at all and has no common sense had this car before me. Yeah, when I'm done this project, I really gotta show this guy some love. I don't think I've even driven it in like 3 months or so. Yeah, this was like my first true project car. I got this thing like 6 years ago. E36 M3 S52. It's a 97, 8, 7. Oh man, it's been way too long. High compression, pistons, M50 manifold swap, basic headers. Nothing too fancy, but it is really fun to drive if I ever drove it. I really need to start driving it more.